Me and Hornet went into the slab the last time, but we couldn't go any further than what we had found. So we went into Mount Fay and got ourselves the double jump. At the end of the episode, we got ourselves our third mass fragment. We just need one more. And at this point, me and Hornet are collecting rosaries. We're stationed by the Bellway station, and I've made it into kind of a home base. What I'm doing right now is just killing enemies that are close to this Bellway station, collecting every single rosary I can, going back to the bench, and then resetting everything. So it just makes things easy. I'm not going all over the map in order to get all these resources and everything I need. I'm just doing this. And I'm kind of surprised in how fast my rosaries add up. I basically have 0 right now and got up to 20. Now me and Hornet are just heading over to the bench and taking a seat. Just showing you a little bit of a visual example of what I did. After we collected enough rosaries, we're here at the Blasted Steps, just making our way over to Grindle. And we're gonna do a little shopping. Want to see what's in the store, so we're up here now. We finally have the ability to do it since we have the double jump. We talked to him for a little bit. Now I'm looking at the store and I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff cost a ton of rosaries. So I went back and got some more. Now we're back here and we have a whole bunch of rosaries, 1,316 in fact. And I'm going to be getting the snitch pick for 740 rosaries, and the thief's mark most likely for 350 rosaries. We could get a spool fragment, but nah, this thing is probably the thing to get here. Now the psalm cylinder is something that's kind of interesting to me. At the same time, I didn't end up getting anything else, and we're here at Greymoor right now. We just entered Center's Road. Found this place the last time, didn't really go any further than what I had seen initially after I got through the pathway. Now that we're in here, I'm seeing a whole bunch of cages, and we just ran into some sort of beast. Thing looks kind of crazy. It has clothes on. And it's acting like a wolf. It just tackled Hornet, so this thing is kind of annoying to deal with. I'm hoping to take it out hella quick. It doesn't really look like it's happening that way, but I did end up taking it out. A couple of them are in cages. I'm wondering why. Are they on some sort of timeout or something? There's got to be a story behind that. But I just broke into that cage and almost got ambushed by this creature. Didn't even let us heal. Had to get out of there. Another one just came out of nowhere. Now they're trying to attack us in unison. Alright, just got hit up again. Almost died, so I was forced to heal. Luckily, I had a full silk wheel. Now, thanks to the Reaper crest, we got a few silk orbs, and we also collected a Frayed Rosary string. More of these things are in cages. And it seems like there's a pathway up there. I'm trying to see if there's some sort of breakable wall there, but there wasn't. Now I'm heading back here. Don't think I missed anything in this place. So we're heading into this section of this new level. Trying to see what's hiding in Center's Road. And this is a brand new enemy. I think I ran into this guy not too long ago, so it's not really brand new. Still a new enemy to me though. Just took it out with its own shurikens. Don't have a map to this place, so my first priority would be to get a map. I'm seeing a sign for a bench. I'm not seeing a way to go up any higher in this area. But I did see someone in a cage down there. I might just have to free that guy in a little bit. As for now, we have to go through here, I'm assuming. The water looks hella crazy down there. I do not want Hornet to land in that. It looks like it's a bunch of maggots or something. And I'm just facing a brand new enemy. This guy acts like other enemies in that he does have a little bit of a flurry that he throws at you at times. But he's not too bad though. Just had to heal there. Most of the time he just throws single attacks. Just gathered 8 rosaries from that. Luckily, Hornet didn't land in the water. Now we gotta take care of this guy. Just doing a bit of pogoing. Hit him a few times, but he just hit us up with a shuriken. We got our silk and we healed. Just a habit of checking them out. We made it up here. Now we're getting attacked by the freaking rat. Just had to check it out. Good thing too, that thing is nasty looking. I'm thinking we could go higher than this. And I'm seeing another one of these guys over here along with this guy, which I don't know the name of these enemies. I'm just gonna have to take these guys out since they're ganging up on Hornet right now. Just got hit up by that shuriken. The thing about those things is even if you land on them, you're still getting some damage done onto Hornet. So you gotta be a little bit careful about that one. Just collected Silk Orb and took out that enemy. We're up to 302 rosaries. So still a lot after spending a ton of it at Grindle store. Now we have to deal with this guy. Just going to be using its shurikens against it. Just got hit up a couple of times. Mistimed those, but I took that thing out. Now we got a full silk wheel. I don't think I'm going to be using it just yet. Found that switch which opened that door, collected the silk that was there. Now I think we're good to go into the next section of this level. And I'm really hoping that we'll get our chance to get a map soon, since I don't really like traveling throughout a new level without one. Just have to deal with this guy. Barely avoided those spikes too. Alright, I have to be a little bit careful here. I don't know what's at the bottom. More likely it's going to be spikes or something. Alright, let's bounce off that wheel. And we found Shakra and a bench. This is what I'm talking about. 2 birds with 1 stone. And Shakra finally noticed us. Unfortunately, this thing looks like it's broken or something. I don't know why it's broken or what we have to do to actually fix this thing. But we ended up messing with it for a while. Got tired of it. Then we talked to Shakra for a little bit. Now we're buying the Center's road map for 90 rosaries. And I still haven't bought this bronze marker yet. I still don't see a use for it. Especially since we already have other markers that we bought from Shakra. So we're gonna get out of here. That thing is not going to be working, but before we get out of here, I think I want to check out what's in the rest of this place. I just seen a whole bunch of rosaries, so I'm using that bell to bounce up a little bit. Now we're up here to gather all these rosaries, and there were like 19 of them in that bag. I'm pretty happy with that. It's something worth having. Now we're out of there and back in this area. Just seen some rosaries locked in this cage, so we had to grab it. And we're going to be heading up a little higher, dealing with this guy. Just got full silk with me. That guy just went crazy and just knocked off a whole bunch of our life. I'm not even happy about that one. Have to grab this silk orb along with that one. Finally stopped calling them silk balls. Either way, we're up here. Gonna be hitting one of these levers. I don't know which one leads to where, but apparently they're both in the same area, so that's a good thing. There's something hiding up there in this chest, and there's a whole bunch of rosaries, 112, so that's a bigger payday. We're up to 351 again. Let's see where this leads. It might be going somewhere good. I don't know. Alright, we found ourselves a brand new enemy. This guy's pretty freaking big. And it looks like he has that move too. Can't attack him with a pogo stick attack. Just had to heal. Unfortunately, we couldn't heal since this guy hit us while we were trying to heal, which was pretty messed up. Feel disrespected. Then we got taken out. After that, we were back in this area, and I decided to check out that insect we seen in the cage. We're inspecting it, and it looks like it needs a simple key. And this guy doesn't even seem like he wants out of the cage, so that's kind of weird. And Hornet respects his wishes. So we're back here to claim our cocoon, which we just did. Now we have to fight this guy again, which is kind of tough, especially since my playstyle depends on pogo attacks, and you can't really pogo attack this guy. So I'm taking this one attack at a time. Okay, we just got hit up there, which forced me to heal. Should have just jumped to the lower platform. Didn't really have enough time. And I'm just going to be doing it this way, which is essentially cheesing this guy. I'm just going to be attacking him. He's going to keep walking towards the edge. It's a thing. Got enough silk to heal. This guy walked away just a little bit. Brought him back this way. Just going to continue attacking him. Hold on. He ain't dead yet. And we finally took this thing out. Now we are free to actually explore what's beyond this point, which seems like it needs some sort of crest or something. Since if me and Hornet just jump in there, then she'll be infected. So we're going to be heading back this way. Alright, we just landed in the freaking water anyways. Now Hornet's infected. Gotta get out of here. This ain't good. Have to find some way to get rid of this effect. Not sure how to do it. But we just got ourselves full silk wheel and we healed. which seemed to have gotten rid of it. Now we're getting attacked by these two things. We're almost dead. Hoping not to get taken out. Need to heal now. Finally have the chance. Now we're having to deal with 3 of these things. And they instantly took Coordinate out hella quick. Well, that kind of sucked. Now we're basically back here. Trying to take these things out one by one. I'm not letting these things go. The way they took out Hornet last time was so disrespectful. It demands revenge. So we're going to be taking these 2 things out no matter what. Gathering a whole bunch of silk. Okay, we just got tackled out of the air. It's not a problem. Not worried. Had to heal again. I'm not going to be worried until we're low on life, and then I'm probably going to start running away or something like that in order to get to a bench or whatever. I don't know. Sometimes you have to retreat in order to win. And we have to deal with another one of these guys. Just attacking them one slash at a time until this thing goes down. It's like an evil Wookiee. Almost. Almost. If Wookiee went to the dark side, this is what it would become. This thing with a chain and stuff. God, looking hella crazy. Especially with all those spears coming out of his back. And we just took this thing out. Alright. Feeling pretty good about that. Let's just keep going. Got to check out the rest of this place. Hoping not to die in the process. Found another switch, which opens this door. This is going to be a brand new section we haven't checked out yet. And I'm going to be seeing what's in here. Let's take this guy out. That guy just kept elevating higher and higher. Think they doing pogo and attacks on that guy for too long. Just got a chance to heal. Got some rosaries and some silk from that. Now we're heading up here, hoping to make it one go. I just had to mess up. Was almost there too. Gotta try this again one more time. And I'm going to be doing it this time. I'm swearing. I don't even care. It's happening. You see what I'm saying? We got up here. Which turns out to be some sort of gauntlet. Have to face another one of these guys. The bad part is that we can't really do that trick I was using before. Just gotta fight this guy straight up, man. Jump to this side so we can heal. It's gonna be a stick and move sort of a strategy. Just getting one attack in there, running away a little bit. AKA avoiding attacks. Just got enough to heal. So I did that. And then we instantly got hit. Didn't really matter though. We got what we came here for, which was the simple key. So we collected that. And the doors have opened. So we can't leave this place. Alright, we're just going to go here and break through this wall. And we're just going to head down. Since we basically covered what was going to be hiding up there, which we already found. Now we just got ourselves a shard bundle, which wasn't really even hot. Let's collect these rosaries. And we're up to 609 rosaries. Let's check out this rat. I think we're getting pretty close to one of these rooms I wanted to check out. And here's the first one. I'm seeing a flea. It's locked up here. We just freed it and escaped. Now we gotta deal with these wolf-like creatures again. Only have one alien head. I'm hoping to get some silk. So I'm heading back this way. I just need to attack it maybe once or twice, and I'll have enough silk to heal. So I'm trying to make that happen. It's coming my way. Gotta heal right now. Okay, that didn't really work out. I was thinking there was an opening there we could run out the other way. Now we're back to 2 alien heads, and I'm stuck trying to get more freaking silk. Okay, we're back to 1 alien head. This is kind of dumb. Okay, we got enough to heal again. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop fighting this thing. This is a little bit too much right now. Only have 2 alien heads again. Basically went in there for nothing. Let's see if there's some sort of breakable wall. Nah, no breakable wall. We're out of there. Have too much of this level to explore to waste time trying to kill those things in there. Especially when we already found what we came to find. So I'm heading down here. Just activated this guy, which is trying to attack us. So he keeps elevating for some reason. I mean, it's kind of weird. Other enemies, they don't really do that. They back up, they do some other stuff, but they're not like this guy that just keeps going up and up and up. Either way, we took it out. Every single time I heal with Hornet, we're back down to 2 alien hit. That's what I'm calling them, right? I don't know what they're supposed to be called. They look like alien heads, so that's what I'm calling them. It is what it is. Just gonna keep on moving. And I think we found something down here. Just broke through that cage, which woke up that creature in there. And I'm finding a couple more down here. And I don't know what they were doing. Looks like they were trying to pray to that thing. I don't know what that thing is. Alright. We had gotten taken out. Now we're back. Just claimed the cocoon. And I have a whole lot more life now with Hornet. So we should be able to take these things out. They're kind of tricky to deal with in that it seems like when they jump, if you don't hit them the right way or dodge the right way, then they'll catch you and you're going to be suffering a good amount of damage. That seems to be one of them. The other one went somewhere, now it's back. Might have needed some sort of bathroom break or something. I don't know why they just sit there and keep doing that too. Are they hungry or something? Either way. It looks like some sort of bench appeared, taking a seat, and our map has been reworked. And something else just appeared. Have to talk to this new character named STYX. We have a conversation with this new spider, and it's saying that it really wants to help out Hornet. So we're gonna return to this place and hopefully it'll have some sort of gift for us. Now we're out of there and we have to head back up. There's other parts of this level I need to check out. Can't do that without going there. Hold on. This guy's trying to give us prompts. That wasn't too bad at all. Got the rosaries, got the shards. Now we're out of here. Time to head up and see what was in here. There was actually a breakable wall there. I didn't show that part of it, but I am showing what I'm finding in here, which is Bilwater. So that turns out to be a brand new entrance to this level. And we're in here now in the Center's Road. And we're going to be freeing the Green Prince. Using the simple key. And we're going to see what happens after that. Let's see what he says.
Benifray.
He didn't show any gratitude at all. And Hornet isn't even expecting it, so I guess it works out.
Notelia.
Da, Fenestra.
Alright. Well, I'm thinking we're going to run into the Green Prince maybe a little bit later. As for now, he's gotten his freedom. And we're going to be heading this way, which is the last area we didn't really fully check out yet. There's going to be other areas too, I'm sure. But as of right now, I got to see what's in here. Didn't know that thing was going to be attacking us in that cage up there. It happened. Now we have to take it out right now before we go any further. I successfully isolated this thing. And I don't want to waste this opportunity to take it out while I got it isolated. Alright, we just took it out. Moving on. Pretty sure we don't have to fight every single one of these enemies here. At the same time, I need silk, rosaries, and everything else. Used a bunch of shards at the coral chambers in order to use that bench multiple times, which is like the downside of that strategy. But getting shards isn't too bad anyways. We're back up to 500. See some rosaries in here. Gotta collect them. And we're up to 702 rosaries. I just wish we had this many rosaries on the level that has a bellway station, so I can't go to a store and use it before it gets wasted or something like that. Like in some levels, I do end up dying hella, and that's a bad thing, because I usually end up with nothing. Alright, we're here now, trying to go to the upper level and see what's on. We have this rat here we have to take care of, as well as these shard deposits. Alright, what the hell? That thing could come up here? Alright, this is a crime. Taking off hell life. Had to heal. We still have to fight this thing. In this narrow space, can't really jump above it to do pogo attacks or nothing. We're just constantly getting hit up. Just left with one alien hitting now. Alright, I wasn't even trying to go in there. I was basically trapping myself. Now we're heading up here. And this seems like a brand new area. Just hitting that switch, door open. Didn't really jump high enough. Now there's another switch. just hit that one, which opens up this pathway. And where does this lead us? This seems like the rat that we fought before. Well, just use that to get enough silk. So that was a good thing. Alright, that's why it looks so familiar. We've already been here. So I'm just going to check out what's up here. And I'm seeing a gong. I'm going to be hitting this gong and see what happens after that. It just got raised up. These guys turned around. And we only have to face 2 of them. But the problem is that there's a boss after that, which I had issues with the first time around, and then a couple times after that, alright? I'm gonna admit it, I lost a few times, had to learn the patterns and all that stuff like that. But now we're gonna be taking these guys on. They're really not too bad, especially when they only really attack in one direction. So they're gonna try to trap you in the corner or something like that. The best thing to do would be to just run the opposite end or just dash. And they'll be still trying to attack in that direction. You can attack them while they're doing that, but I'm not quick enough to do it, so I'm just running away a little bit and then using that to reposition myself and Hornet in order to attack a little bit more effectively. Alright, just took out second bug. This brings out the boss. And that's the Disgraced chef, Lugoli. Now, those maggot balls that fly out, you don't want to get hit by those things, obviously. She does those with several attacks. There are spaces where you can't stand and you'll perfectly avoid them. Butt bounce can get tricky, especially if she tries to do that twice and you're in the corner. So after she does that, it's best to dash under her and then go to the other side. Or if you have enough space, then you can't just move to the other side as quickly as possible. That spoon attack is pretty easy to avoid too, and she leaves her back pretty open when she's doing that move. So you can attack her once or twice or something like that. Just got her dizzy. We're just gonna repeat this a few times and she's gonna get taken out. Now the thing is that it took me a little bit to learn this pattern and not to get hit by those maggot balls along with the freaking butt bounce. That thing annoyed the hell out of me. I can't believe I had gotten taken out by freaking butt bounce, but it happened though. That stomp really isn't too hard to avoid too. It's more like avoiding a Mario obstacle. See an object come down directly on top of you, all you have to do is just move out of the way. Just had gotten hit there. Gonna have to spend a little bit more time to gather silk to heal again. Okay, didn't really move out of the way fast enough. Got hit by that butt bounce. But we got her dizzy again, which would be the second time. Usually, by the third time you get them dizzy, most bosses go down after that. So I'm thinking it's going to be the same way here. Alright, this is going to be stage 2 of the boss. Nothing really changes except that she dives into an opening. A couple of maggot balls come up and then she just does a fat Albert. Hey, 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 and that's it. Okay, we just got hit by one of those freaking maggot balls. Got hit again. Starting to get close right now. Need to actually get enough silk to heal. She just dodged again. Let's get out of the way. Got her dizzy for the third time. So we're getting pretty close to the end at this point. Should be maybe once or twice after that. In terms of getting her dizzy. Alright, that time I got out of the way. It's time. Did another Fat Albert. Avoided that maggot ball. Got enough to heal. Perfect time too. Grab silk orbs. More than that. Didn't get out of the way quick enough that time. Found that if you're quick enough, then you can get to the wall and then jump over her, but it's a short window. Really short. Got her dizzy another time, which kind of discredits my theory about everything. Usually it is 3 times though. This time it's taking a little bit longer. Finally took her out though. And we got an item from this, which is a pickled muck maggot. I don't know what that is, but wish seemed to be updated. And we found ourselves actually one of the ingredients that we need for the Great Taste Farloom. Need 4 more ingredients. So I'm seeing how extensive that promise is. We're here in the Sinner's Road right now. And I'm going to be checking some stuff out. There seems to be an area here where another promise can be made. So I'm trying to see what that's about. Just gathered some rosaries after defeating that enemy. Seeing the pinwheel spikes up there. That does lead somewhere, so we're going to be using that. Just bouncing off it. Okay, messed up right there. And there. Okay, we're going to have to do this again. It's cool. It happens like this sometimes. It's not in any way embarrassing at all. Okay, we're floating downward. And we seem to have found ourselves some sort of hut. Let's enter it. And I'm seeing a couple of characters here. Crull and Benjin. And Roach Guts has been promised. I'm not going to be talking about why they want Roach Guts. But we're here to collect them. We just have to take these guys out, which turns out to be roaches. We did that a few times. And this is us completing the wish. We got the wish granted. We have a quick conversation with Benjin and Crull. And after that, we get ourselves some Tacks. That's the real reason to do that promise. And that thing's actually pretty cool. I'm going to be using that thing pretty soon, so you're going to be seeing that in action. But we're back at the bench. And I'm trying to find some way to actually fix this thing. There's actually a breakable wall here. So we just broke through it, which gives us access to this area of Sinner's Road. And we're going to be just going throughout this thing. Trying not to die. That's the hope. Alright, this is leading us down here. Using claw line to make it across without getting hit by that pinwheel spike thing. Okay, we just got hit up there. It's good. We can't still survive. Just got time and the place to heal. Also got a little bit more silk from that. It's not even enough to help out too much. But we're down here now though. Alright, I don't want to land on those spikes. Damn, that was close again. Alright, we're over here now. I don't know where else we're supposed to go. Maybe we're supposed to go up. Maybe that's it. Alright, I'm going up. Which leads us back here. Alright, we're going somewhere. Going up. some sort of breakable roof, which leads us up here. But I'm not sure if this is what we want to do right now. Alright, let's just explore a little bit. Alright, just leads us back here. Maybe we missed something. Maybe that's it. I'm thinking we missed something. So we have to do this one more time. Just trying to be careful. At the same time, still making the same freaking mistake. I don't know why we had to make the same mistake twice, but it happened. Now we just have to go this way. Alright, I'm thinking something is hiding further down this way. Last time we climbed upward, this time we're just heading over here. We broke those vines. Hit these gears that seem to be turning. And I think that might have freed the bench. Alright, finally stop hitting that thing. And I guess we're just gonna get out of here. Climb up again. This time we're going to be using this as a means of escape from this area. Alright, going over here, which leads us back to the bench. That did it. I'm happy about that. Now we're here in Sinner's Road. In this area I didn't investigate the last time. We're heading downward. Whole bunch of spikes. There's a raft right here in the middle of this maggot ocean. And we got ourselves a Barbed Bracelet. Increased damage taken, but also increases damage dealt by the needle. It's a double-edged sword, literally. Now we're here in Sinner's Road, and there is one more breakable wall I didn't find until now. Just broke through it, trying to see what's on the other side of this thing. This seems to be a brand new level. If it is, then I'm turning back. Not ready for this thing just yet. And this level will be known as the Mist. So me and Hornet decided to get out there, and we're back at the bench. This is going to be the end of the episode. I'm going to be investigating the Mist next and seeing what's in there. At this point, I think we found everything that could be found at Sinner's Road. Could I have missed something? More than likely not. But if I did, then oh well. I'm going to be moving on and maybe coming back here when the time is right. At this point, if you enjoyed the episode and found it helpful, I really would appreciate that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell. Just found out that 94% or something of the viewers on this channel aren't subscribed, so it would help boost things if there were more subs and likes and everything. Either way, I want to thank you and everyone that subscribed to the channel. Until next time, I hope you all have a good one. Peace out.